Hello and welcome back. In the last video, we added the search controller to the API gateway, and also we added the routes. And if you see the gigs function responsible for search, we are constructing the queries the way we actually want it to be constructed so that we can use it in the auth service. Now, if probably I didn't say it before, but to just say it as a reminder, the reason why we are constructing it this way is because the request query returns all the query params in an object, but we don't want to send it to the auth service as an object. So that is why we constructed it this way. And I already showed it to you in the last video. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'll do a console log right here. I'll do request.query. Okay, so we see the query before we construct them using this object for each, and then we do a console log to see it after. Okay, so here I'll say query before, and then here this is going to be query after. Okay, so now let us go ahead and test this. I'll close all of this, go to API calls, then auth service. Okay, so here in this auth.http, I just have two endpoints for testing, sign up and sign in. You can go ahead and add the others. So the one I want to add right now is for the search. Okay, and let's just take a look at the routes. So the routes we want to test is auth, search, gig, then we add these three properties. Okay, so this I'll add the ampersand or the hash symbol, and then this is going to be a get route. Now let me copy this part here, and what we want to do is /search/ we need the gig, then from size type. So this is going to be gig / we want to start 0, how many, let's say 5, and what is the type, forward. Okay, now let us add the query. So here I'm going to say query equal to what do we want to search for. Let's say we want to search for beauty. Okay, now I'll save this, open the console, and let me just add these other properties here. Because it's a get route, we don't need to add any curly brace. Okay, so now I'm going to send this request. So we're going to see the query before and the query after. Okay, so I'll click here, send, and now you can see how it looks. Query before, it's inside an object. Okay, and then query after, it's just a query equal to beauty. Okay, and here we have a result. You can see here it returned some information. Okay, now let's add the other parts. Let's say ampersand delivery underscore time equal to, for now we are going to just use the complete text. Let's say 3 days. Okay, the one that matches this, say 3 days delivery. Let me try this. Okay, it returns some results. Now you can see query before, you can see how it looks. It returns the queries inside an object, and then we constructed it so that they will be appended with this ampersand symbol. Okay, and now let's add, and it returned the results. Okay, let me do that again. Let's see, it returned some results, as you can see right here. So all of this, their delivery dates. Okay, this one here is 2 days delivery, probably maybe because of this space or something. Okay, let's try to see, and mean price, let's say 5, and max price equal to 20. Okay, so if I open this, and now you can see the query before. Right, so these are the params, and then query after. Okay, so you can see them, the query before and the query after. These are the params right here. Okay, I think apart from the delivery date, let me see what we actually expect for the delivery. So if I go to services search, so for the delivery time, let me see. That is for the expected delivery. Okay, it expects a string. Okay. So maybe we can change this. Let me change this to just 3. Okay, instead of 3 days. And then let's try it again. Okay, let's see. Okay, 3 days delivery. Okay, we have only 1 gig that matches that criteria. Okay, so you can see we don't need to put the other part, the other text. Let me see for this 4 days. So we only have 1 gig. Yeah, we don't have any. Okay, but right now here you can see the reason why we constructed, because the request query returns from the front end. It comes as an object. Okay, and we are not sending it to the auth service as an object. That's where we have to use this format right here. Okay, so query before and then the query after format. Okay, so that is why here we changed the format, we formatted it. But now you can see that our auth search is working. So probably I just checked the front end application. I discovered that on the front end, for the search performed while the user is not logged in, I did not implement this part. I only implemented the query search, so the user will not be able to filter. The filter feature will be applied once they are logged in, but it's not a problem. Maybe once we get to the front end, we can implement that. It's not difficult. Okay, but here, so just show you, okay, it's working the way we intend.